So I could get one guy to leave for a moment, but I don't know what good that does me.
I got nothing. I
mean, do I just need to get him to fly around some more?
Soon I'm going to complain to the Guild of Sidekicks about this.
So we...
Still, you filthy little fowl.
Nice swing.
Geronimo!
Oh, did he hit him? What the... What?
We could go get filthy drunk.
What the crap is going on here? Oh, man.
Honor Hilaris.
Oh,
An unpleasant man with an unpleasant
Have you seen
name.
the filthy talking bird?
He's standing
anywhere?
in the way
It's
of
been
our
taunting us
mission.
with its
We
debased
must get rid of
sorcery.
him without murdering it. Let's play this. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Again? Show me.
What? Could look in the fountain. What do I want to do with this? I don't really know. Get him to look in the wagon. I don't really...
The magical bird is making a mockery of us. Get it! Get it!
What if I have him look in the hay and then I have Crow go over to the hay? I don't know.
Again? Seriously? Ugh. Fine.
Oh. Ugh. So... Well, he threw a rock at him. What? Oh, he's just coming back. So he threw a rock at him. What the heck? Well,
If I get my hands on that black raven, that witch's companion, that foul, I swear to the gods of old that I'll twist its scrawny neck right off.
Okay.
Let's play this. About that talking bird that's bothering you.
Yes? What about it?
I just saw it.
Where? Where?
What if I... No? What? I'm trying to think of what would be a bad thing for him to throw the rock at. I thought maybe this wagon...
Grab that bird!
Like it would explode or something. But by the time I run back over here...
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I know the drill.
Okay, there he goes. He throws something at it. Alright. He throws it. Oh, he hit it. Oh! Ah! Okay. He knocked out one of his own guys.
Soft-headed fool.
Look at that guy laying there.
We'll need to carry him home to have someone look at his head. The tree can wait until tomorrow.
There we go.
You do the carrying. I'd do it myself, but someone needs to lead the way and keep an eye out for potholes.
This guy's a piece of work. Okay.
That was brilliant! First, I did my thing, and then that goofball tried to hit me with a rock, and then stuff happened, and Dung for Brains got knocked out, and then they all left. End scene. It was almost like one of those puppet shows that Wizard puts on in the square. It was hilarious!
I'm glad you enjoyed it.
That's the most fun I've had since... I don't know. I guess since I hung out with April all those years ago.
Poor Crow. Enter Abnaxus Abode. Okay. Well, that was kind of roundabout. I feel pretty good that I finally figured it out, though, without having to look for help. And it didn't take me... I don't think it took me too long, did it? Did it feel like a long time watching me? Did it seem like a long time? Was it obvious to you what we were supposed to do?
Locked, but I have the key.
Yep. Oh, do I actually have to bring up the key and then use the key on the door? Oh, apparently I do. And into Abnaxus Abode we go. Yeah, I'm curious to see what this place is going to look like, because it doesn't look very big from the
This place
outside.
looks a lot bigger on the inside.
Ah, so it is like a
It is
TARDIS.
a lot bigger on the inside. Okay, this is freaky. I feel dizzy. There must be magic here because this makes no sense. Things can't be bigger on the inside than on the outside. Then again, why should I be surprised? I've seen weirder things. Weird is my new normal. Right, so, clues.
Search for clues about the Purple Mountains. Okay, let's search for clues. Here's some books. Let's look at the books.
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I could read them.
She can't read the portentous-looking books?
Abnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing. There are enough musty old books here to fill a university library's special collection of musty old books.
More books?
Those are some portentous-looking books. I wish I... Abnaxus was a very well-read man.
Ooh, a book here. I was going to say, I like to look at it before I touch it, but this is a book? This circular thing? Neat. Oh man, I want one of those. That's cool looking.
Oh, that's interesting.
What? Hide book or attack?
Someone's here. Who's... Oh, God.
I must apologize, ma'am. I didn't mean to frighten you. Zoe Castillo. You're the last person I expected to find here.
Wow, I tell you what, when it gave me the choice to attack or hide the book, I barely had time to make a decision. I mean, that happened very, very quickly. Brian Westhouse, I remember him. So we could say...
I remember him from my last visit to Mercuria.
Mm-hmm. Or we could say...
I have no memory of this man. He's right. This is a very odd coincidence.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? Well,
I remember him from
she does remember him.
Mercuria.
Or at least I do.
Brian, right?
Right. Brian. Brian Westhouse. We spent a few days in cramped quarters on a small airship. I'd be surprised if you didn't remember me.
It's been a confusing year. For a while, I remembered nothing. Even when I tried my best to remember, I couldn't. Well, not until now.
I know that feeling all too well, Miss Castillo. So you're back in Mercuria, and in this place of all places. How in the name of the balance did you get inside?
How did you get
People have
inside?
been trying for years, but this house has strong wards. Venar magic, the oldest there is. And now I understand why. It's a treasure trove. Wait, is that the Annals of Dreaming? Good God, that's a lost treasure. Only 5 were ever made.
This guy did help us in the past, but I find myself being very suspicious of him right now.
Why be secretive about it? I'm sure I can trust him. I'm not sure I want to tell this man absolutely everything yet.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
I know my way around wards.
So I see. Your talents run deeper than I remember, Miss Castillo. I'm impressed. Pardon my curiosity, but what are you looking for here? Abnaxus himself vanished a decade ago.
I'm curious, or we're actually looking for him.
I should trust Brian. There's no point hiding anything from him. It's not that I don't trust him, but...
I am very suspicious that he just showed up here right now. Has he been following Zoe?
I was just curious about what was in here.
You know what they say about curiosity, Miss Castillo?
Oh, you're starting to creep me out, dude.
Killed the cat?
What? No. Curiosity is the doorway to knowledge and wisdom. Looks like I picked the perfect day for a stroll in the green.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
I was wondering why that odorous Hilarious fellow wasn't still trying to chop this tree down. Now I know. Let's see if we find anything interesting, shall we?
Hey, I was looking at that. So, he scored some points with me when he said odor is hilarious. That was pretty good. That was a good one, Brian. That was a good one.
There are enough musty old books here to fill a university
note.
library's special collection of musty old books.
So we can interact with Mr. Westhouse some more, but let's look at this note.
Interesting.
Looks like a handwritten note. It's another one of Abnaxus's notes.
Another? There's more?
Westhouse might be able to decipher that.
Oh, okay, if you say so. Okay, we picked up a note. Let's look at it. Examine item. Oh, whoops. Examine. Well, yeah, I can't read that language.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Really? There's notes everywhere? Okay. Let's look for some more notes. She says there's notes everywhere. Let's keep looking. Ooh, a note. Is this a note?
Fascinating.
Looks like a handwritten note.
Let's pick this one up too. Ooh, this one's different. Okay. Still can't read
It's
it.
another one of Abnaxus's notes.
Okay.
All those years, and it was right
Another note here.
under my nose.
Westhouse might be able to decipher that note.
Okay. Let's look at that one. Nope, can't read it.
Notes. Notes everywhere.
Notes everywhere. Get your notes here. Are there any more notes? Let's go upstairs, see if there's anything upstairs. Let's go check it out.
I was right.
Well, Abnaxus has a bed here. More books.
Those are some portentous looking books. I wish I could read them.
Books. Notes.
Abnaxus was a very well-read man. Thing.
So what's the purpose? Oh, wow, look, there's the balance symbol on the ceiling there. What's the purpose of coming up here? Ah, there was something there for just a moment. You see that? Something I could have interacted with. Oh, note. Really? Where? Let's move the cursor very, very slowly here. Where's the note? Like, did it slip down between the bed and those books? Note. Pick it up. Ooh, that looks like an important one. It's got that balance symbol on it. Okay, maybe we should go talk to Brian now. Let's take a look at this last note that we just picked up.
Looks like a handwritten note.
Looks like a handwritten note. Okay. Let's go downstairs and talk to Brian.
Interesting.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian. He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest. I remember him, but only vaguely. It's like he didn't make much of an impression on me the last time. Odd, but then lots of things from my last visit here are vague and odd. He's helping me out, so I guess that's good. I couldn't do this on my own. My magical reading comprehension is somewhat lacking. Still, I wish I could do it without him.
This is fascinating.
Mr. Westhouse, Brian.
Okay.
He seems very enthusiastic and friendly. Probably. I have a hard time reading him, to be honest.
All right. Excuse me. Let's talk to him.
Have you found anything of interest? Keep looking. This place is a treasure trove.
Keep looking, he said.
Abnaxus left so much behind. There's a wealth of information here. If you see anything that looks relevant, let me know. I can probably decipher it for you.
Okay. Oh, do I just need to hand him the notes? Like, just take this note and give it to him?
What do you think this means?
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Oh, okay. So that one was not worth a whole lot. Let's try this one. Oh, we'll do this one now. What do you think about this one, Brian?
This looks interesting.
The first dreamer references in the annals of dreaming. That's this book right here. And the chapter about the first dream, it's certainly a starting point. Let's see what it says.
Can you read that book?
I've lived in Arcadia for decades, and there hasn't been much to do aside from studying ancient texts, so yes, I can read this book. Let's see, the chapter in question speaks of the Ular. They are said to be wardens of the Dreaming One. whatever that means. It's a rough translation. The English language isn't quite up to the task. The Ular and the Yete, one people that split into two. That sounds familiar. It says here the Yete left the Purple Mountains to go south to burrow into the ground. Something about a well of dreams. I mean, I don't know how much of this is true and how much is fantasy or prophecy. It's a difficult book to decipher. There's also something about two dreamers becoming one. It's vague. This is almost certainly a prophecy of some sort. The Ular live on Cloud Peak. It's in the mountains of Yedra. Where's that on the map? Ah, there it is. Straight north across the plains, right in the middle of the border mountains. This is an old book, so I don't know if they still live there. I've never heard of the Ular. They might all be dead.
So something dropped on the ground here, as you can see.
That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages. That note fell out of the annals when Westhouse turned the pages.
Okay.
I knew it! I knew it!
He knew it. He knew it. Let's look at this note. It's like a crystal of some sort. Huh.
It's another one of Abnaxus's notes.
Huh. Okay. Let's try giving him this note. Hey, Brian.
Fascinating.
Mr. Westhouse. Mr. Westhouse, look what I drew.
I'm not sure there's much to learn from that one.
Okay. Next. This one looks interesting.
Here's another note.
On the matter of the kin and the approaching war of the balance. By Jove, this is the information we've been looking for. I can't believe it was right here all this time. Your help has been invaluable, Zoe. I'm in your debt.
Okay. Well, you want to share with me what it was we were looking for?
I'm sorry, did you want something?
Yeah, I want you to tell me what the heck's going on. Okay, I guess we need to give him this last note.
This note fell out from the pages of the annals. What's a soulless stone?
I'm not sure. The soul stone was taken from Luke's by the warlock Klacks. It must be retrieved, or the past, present, and future will cease to be.
That sounds ominous.
It does indeed. I don't know about any soul stone, but I'm guessing this Klacks fellow does.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if Abnaxus means old Roper Klacks. April told me his story. He was a two-bit wizard who resided in a floating castle up north near the border mountains. April said she taught him a lesson. She didn't get into any details, but he lost his castle. Last I heard, he's doing children's theater here in town. Reformed, apparently, if that's a thing a wizard is capable of. Sounds like this soul stone is important.
Okay. Oh gosh, does that mean we're supposed to find another note?
I remember him, but only vaguely. It's like he didn't make much of an impression on me the last time. Odd, but then lots of things from my last visit here are vague and odd.
Are you still searching? I'm sure Abnaxus left notes all over the place.
Okay, so it's kind of looking like we need to pick up another note or more. I mean, I don't think that we just leave here without, yeah, and our goal here is to still continue searching for clues. Ooh, a map.
Finally, something concrete.
Let's see.
Let's see.
There. Cloud Peak, just like the book said.
Cloud Peak.
This is it. This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
Okay. I'm gonna take it. I'm taking it.
I'm sure
I
Abnaxus
can't
won't
wait
mind
to
me
tell
borrowing
them.
this. I'll return it to him in person, if I make it to Cloud Peak.
Cool. Let's look at it. Whoops. There we go. There's the map. Wish I could zoom in on it, but it doesn't look like I
I
can.
need to write all of this down before I forget it.
Let's see.
Let's see.
There. Cloud Peak, just like the book said. This is it. This shows the way to the Purple Mountains.
Okay. So now our goal is, when you're ready, head back into town to find Roper Klacks. We're going to get to see Roper Klacks again.
Finally, something concrete.
So any of you guys who played the first, I don't remember if Roper Klacks was in the first game, The Longest Journey, but I do believe he was in Dreamfall. He was an interesting character, that's for sure.
I can't wait. Have you looked upstairs yet?